Sheesh. Man, oh man, oh man, I had to pop in for a special report. Be clear, season 2 production has not even started for Keeping Tabs yet. How can it? Everything is on fire. I am utterly and severely exhausted. What about you? What about you? I just wanted to come in. I just felt the need to do a special report, which is, of course, being a journalist, what we do when we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming. So I am interrupting, if you're watching on Instagram, your regularly scheduled scrolling. If you're on Facebook, if you're on my YouTube channel, special report time. No pretty pictures, no major stories, no tie-in life lessons, turning, losses into lessons. That's another day. I do have another pretty background for you, though. I'm still in South Reno. This is called Windy Hill Lookout, scenic lookout. Great view of Reno and all of the gorgeous landscape that is northern Nevada. It's absolutely beautiful here. So, I like to give you some scenery when I can. Since I don't have a story for you, I'm just tired. I cannot continue to watch Black people being murdered solely because of the color of their skin. Most recently, like we saw in Buffalo, New York, at the grocery store massacre in May, that they were specifically targeted. I cannot continue to watch children, being slaughtered in their classrooms and hallways like we saw during the last week of school at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. I can't. My stomach can't take it, and my heart sure cannot take it. So I took mental health days when the Uvalde school shooting happened because I was brought just about to my knees. And so I wrote in my journal, and I just want to get a bit vulnerable and read you a piece of my journal entry. And check it out. I've got to start getting with my friends, okay? Because this is Shakia Harris, who we met at Western Kentucky University, and she has her own painting business, self-taught. Me and my entrepreneurial friends, we need to get together, y'all, and start cross-promoting and sponsoring one another. Let's build some dollars, especially some Black wealth, right? But that's a conversation for another day. I will put her website, though, if you'd like a new journal, if you're looking for writing, taking notes, or anything like that. But I wrote this the week of Uvalde, and here we go. I'm utterly exhausted. The news is so bad that the main anchor is on the beach on a weekday. So I took off in the middle of the week after Uvalde was on a Tuesday. So I took off Wednesday and shot up to Tahoe, to Kings Beach. And I cried, I journaled, and I took a nap. No phone, no social media. Anyway, the poorly structured PTO and sick days and vacation days at local news stations, is a soapbox for another day. And I don't know if it's season 2, I don't know if it's season 3, but I've got some testimonies when it comes to how the messengers are treated. The setup has been deplorable my whole career, but now that I'm battling grief, inflation, mass murders, COVID, monkeypox, hopes and dreams, this is too damn much. Very few people check on the messenger, the people collecting and reporting these atrocities. My heart is absolutely broken. So many people tell me how they don't watch the news, but what about those in it? I don't want to hear that we signed up for this. Who the hell signed up for 2 mass murders in 2 weeks? But this, thank goodness, is a safe space, an honest space, and I have such a beautiful backyard of nature to escape to. I may be going through this to strengthen my advocacy for including journalists as first responders and fighting for more protection for journalists' mental health. We receive so many details, y'all, that we get, but we don't even report. And that's locally, child abuse, pedophile cases, murder cases in our respective markets, those police reports, those affidavits, those reports from lawyers. But we read and digest all of that. So it sits with us, even though we may give you a still despicable but slightly watered down version, you know, because we can't release all those details. I take nothing away from law enforcement and healthcare and educators and grocery store employers and employees and everyone that never got a break since COVID entered our world and didn't work remote, you know. I'm just saying, you see it firsthand, and then it's given to us to help share with the world. Woo! And I have a whole bunch of W's. Life is a maze. Life is amazing. But why doesn't America care about children? Let's ban abortion, but not protect kids with mental health resources, give their parents enough leave. We're low on baby formula, and there's no guarantee that kids will get on the school bus and make it home that afternoon, as we have seen massacre after massacre after massacre. School shooting drills are irregular. We used to just focus on natural disasters when I was growing up, earthquake and tornado drills. Y'all remember that? Not the despicable epidemic of guns in the wrong hands. We need to care about every single child in this country, your own or not. God, I know I prayed for this very position, these very accolades and experiences, but my expensive, high gas tank is on E, emotionally and mentally. And I feel like I can't do anything to make things better. Lawmakers are failing us, even with my platforms. How can I guarantee that kids and people get home safe from churches, movie theaters, malls, and grocery stores and school? It should be their right. Like, what the hell? I thank you, God, for this day and the next. And thank you for this grief that I'm feeling, because I have a marvelous, delicate, and magnificent heart, and I can't help but feel so sad for all of these families, plus my own grief. So I thank you for this opportunity to live, love, cry, fail, and try again. Laughter and tears help keep the heart open, and that is so beautiful. I love you. So I have just been writing Dear God letters as a part of you know, my journal entries and therapy and just healing and checking in with myself. So this isn't even a special report to push you to protest and call on the local level about school safety. I don't think that's a bad idea. You know, contributing legitimate resources to help the affected families, I think that's a good idea. You just want to vet, make sure you're not getting scammed. I just came to talk for a bit and check in. I really did. My heart has been heavy, and I know that I'm not alone. So that's it. That's it. We've got to check on each other, because I'm not going to get into the politics. I'm so disgusted. We just have to check on each other. So how's your heart? Are you taking a break? Are you taking mental health seriously? You know, I think about men and just how you're often not ever given a space to say, I'm not okay. I feel sad. I feel bad. Right? You're supposed to be strong and the breadwinners and macho. Let me tell you something. Strong is no longer a compliment to me. Please don't call me strong. When you call, especially black women, you call us strong, it fades away the idea and the responsibility to check in on us. Oh, Tab is strong. She's a Reno. She moved by herself. She's got it. Do I? Because I literally feel like I'm very calm, and I've got my crystals and my sage and my prayers and my meditation, and I feel grounded, but I also feel like I want to tuck and roll right on down. and just whatever. I just want to run away. At the same time, it's such a wild space to be in, and to have to put on a face every single day, 5 days a week. So, but let's do some breaths real quick, y'all. We're going in on a 4 count. You ready? Breathe in with me. And let it out. Hell, let's do one more. Breathe in. Hold it. And release. I'm tired. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm joyful. I'm hopeful. I'm prayerful. All at the same time, if that makes sense. But please don't be afraid to pause. Please don't be afraid to stop. Please don't be afraid to check in on someone you haven't. Please don't be afraid to get rid of grudges. Please don't be afraid to hug a loved one. Please don't be afraid to say that you're not okay. I feel so much better taking the pause and taking days off air when Uvalde happened. And I'm just sending that same kind of healing and positive energy to everyone who watches this. So season 2 is coming, not until the fall. This is still my summer break to build my content and to get more awesome stories and to see what lessons that God continues to teach me. But I felt very, very guided, and I felt very, blessed to have a platform to at least share and offer a space. I had a viewer write me, and I told you how helpless I've been feeling, like I can't do anything, I can't say how I feel all the time. And she said, thank you for being the voice for your viewers and fans who feel the same way as you. You are not alone. Oh, Joni Burke is her name on Facebook. And that touched me so greatly, because I was feeling like I couldn't do anything, and then I got this notion of, let's just do a check-in, let's just do a special report, a journal entry, and just say it out loud. So I love you. I care about you. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy. I hope you're removing things, people, places, employment, spaces that don't serve you. Life is clearly, what else do you need? A global pandemic, racial unrest, and multiple massacres to recognize how much we are on borrowed time? Life is precious. Enjoy it. But make sure you check in. So, from my heart to yours, I send you love. I will see you on my next adventure for season 2. Please be safe and healthy and have a blessed summer.